Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I did a sit-down video. So for today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you my pregnancy journey with Elizabeth. I know she's now 1 year old. But first, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Avie. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have a 1-year-old daughter named Elizabeth. So if you like motherhood videos, please consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. So let's get started. So we first found out that I was pregnant last June of 2019. I remember it was Father's Day, and we were at my husband's parents to celebrate Father's Day. And then out of nowhere, my husband decided to announce it to the family that I was late on my period, which is so embarrassing because I feel like it's private. It's between me and my husband. But then again, it's Father's Day. He's just too excited to become a dad. So later that day, when we were driving back home, he decided he's gonna stop by at one of the drugstores to get some pregnancy test. Since it's Father's Day, it's a perfect timing for us to know if I'm really pregnant or not. So we did a test and it came out positive. So we were so happy, we were over the moon. But then again, I told my husband, don't tell anybody yet, because I needed a confirmation from my doctor that I'm really is pregnant. But then again, he is just too excited. It didn't happen. He already told his sister. We called his mom. Everybody was so happy and excited. So we called the doctor to set up a doctor's appointment, and then on my first doctor's appointment, we did an ultrasound, we did a blood work, and then a urine test. And they also asked me when was the last date of my period. And then for the ultrasound, they want to make sure how far along I am, and we listen to the baby's heartbeat. It feels so real listening to the baby's heartbeat or to the fetus's heartbeat, because this tiny little human with like there's a heartbeat already. And so I was still working at this time. I feel pretty good. I don't feel anything yet. But then one day it hit me so hard. Like, I feel so exhausted. I feel like hot flushes. I can't get up in bed. And I don't like the smell of anything, like shampoo, toothpaste, any perfume. And the worst thing is, if my husband cooks something, I can't handle the smell of whatever he's cooking. I need to go upstairs, hide, and then close everything. That way I couldn't smell whatever he's cooking. And then by the time we are ready to eat, I need to cover my nose, because that way I smell whatever I'm eating, which is so bad. So we decided, since I cannot go to work because I am so tired and I feel so sick, morning sickness is real, we decided that I need to quit my job. And since I'm craving a whole lot of Filipino foods, we decided that I'm gonna spend, like, I have a vacation, 3 weeks vacation in the Philippines. So I'm craving a whole lot of weird black Filipino foods, like dinuguan, inihaw na isda na medyo sunog-sunog na tapos may sausawan, toyo na sausawan, tas maraming sili, tapos talong, lahat na ng mga black na pagkain. Yun ang kinikrave ko, which is we have this superstitious belief in the Philippines na pag kung ano daw yung pinaglilihian mo, yun din ang magiging kulay ng anak mo, which is, I don't believe in that, which is crazy. But then when I was in the Philippines, I'm in heaven, because I can eat whatever I want. But then when I was traveling alone, because my husband cannot join me because he's doing a lot of important things at work, and he need to take this exam, and they need to travel somewhere. So I'm traveling alone. So I was like traveling alone, and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm wearing shoes. My shoes got so tight, and when I look at my feet, they're so swollen, which is so bad. But hey, I'm just way too excited to be home and to be with my family while I feeling this crappy thing. Like, I don't feel good at all. So I was in heaven that time. I'm so happy I can eat whatever I want. And also I'm craving with the kinilaw. If you guys know what kinilaw is, like ceviche in English. Basta yun, no, isda tapos medyo maanghang-anghang. And when you're pregnant, you're not allowed to eat like raw, but that one is not raw because it's cooked with vinegar, right? So they told me that my due date is February 22nd, and my doctor's appointment is every month until I was like 30 weeks, and then 31 week to like 35 weeks, it's every 2 weeks, and then once I am 36 weeks, it's every week. So when you're a first time mom, you experience a whole lot of first. When we're doing my monthly doctor's appointment, they suggested that I'm gonna do a pap smear test, which is very unusual for me because I'm already pregnant. Why they need to do a pap smear? So they told me that they just want to make sure that everything is good down there. I don't have any cervical or any abnormalities down there. So I agree. Just imagine I'm a first time mom. It's so embarrassing. Like your both legs are up in the air and then the doctor is doing something down there. I know it's a little TMI, but and the result came back. They told me that they found some abnormal cell down there. So they advised that I need to do a colposcopy test. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but it's colposcopy test where the doctor used a microscope to check down there. It's so embarrassing. Since like you want to make sure that the pregnancy is perfect and no issue whatsoever, you're just willing to do whatever they ask you to do. So then the colposcopy test came back normal. They just said nothing serious and nothing serious whatsoever. So I'm just so happy that even though it's so embarrassing, the fact that they told me everything was good down there, I'm happy. We also did a nuchal translucency test. It's an ultrasound to check the thickness of the back of the baby's neck, to detect like the early signs of disorder or congenital heart disease. And the most exciting part is when we did the second anatomy scan where we found out the gender of our baby. So we also did a blood work called AFP. AFP is alpha fetoprotein. They check if my baby may have a problem with neural tube that will become a brain and the spinal cord. And I also did like glucose test where they check if you have gestational diabetes. What they do is they give you a very sweet drink. It's like Gatorade or an orange soda, but it's very sweet. And then after an hour, they're gonna get your blood drawn. And also I get a lot of shots like flu shots, Tdap shots, and then later in my pregnancy did a B-strip test. And the most embarrassing part is the cervical test. The cervical test is not so good and it's so embarrassing and it's so uncomfortable. But then overall, for a first time mom, you need to go through a lot of needles and a lot of tests, but it's so worth it once you have your baby. So I think I need to end this video now. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. See you on my next one, guys. Bye.